Alright, this is a request from my community post. Someone wanted a Titan build for Aeons, so I thought up something, and I'm pretty happy with it. Honestly, it's pretty good, but just keep in mind this is like full support. I didn't really know what else to do with it, and it completely focuses on just helping other players pretty much. It's pretty much entirely focused on keeping other players safe. You got the Sentinel Shield. You could run a Ward of Dawn if you want, but I like Sentinel Shield because you can guard with it, and it's like completely indestructible, and players that shoot through it do like 40% increased damage. So you can just guard in front of somebody and they can shoot through it. You got Scatter Nades. You could run Magnetic, but I like Scatter, and they still have a pretty short cooldown. This is focused more for Nightfalls, so I'd recommend Shield Throw just because it's at range. And you got Bastion and Offensive Bulwark. Got Echo of Expulsion, Persistence, Starvation, and Provision, just for a little bit extra ability regen. Main thing is Persistence. All the rest of it kind of doesn't matter to some degree. And then we're using the Sect of Vigor. Gain class ability energy as your allies die. Gain full class ability energy when you resurrect an ally. Also, when you cast your super, it full heals all nearby allies. And then your Sentinel Shield also gives them an overshield. So you're full healing and giving them an overshield, and then anytime a friend dies, you can run up to them, place a barricade to revive them safely. You get your class ability back, place another, every single time consistently. So you always have a safety net for revives. And that's why I like that setup. It's because you can put as many barricades out as you could ever need. And then I'm running Hydra. If you have a Guardian Games weapon, it'd be great because they have the Classy Contender perk. Every kill you'll get a guaranteed bit of your class ability back. If you don't have one of these, the next best thing would be a weapon with Wellspring. I think that's the only other way to get class ability energy, except for like Traveler's Chosen, which you could use, but it doesn't have much range. And then I'm using Edge of Action because this is the one exotic glaive that's like actually good, because you just deploy a mini Ward of Dawn with it. As you see, you shoot that, it's pretty much indestructible. I think it lasts like 30 seconds or something. If you walk inside it, you get a 15-second Void Overshield. Very nice for saving somebody or putting it on their revive spot if you don't have your barricade. Not to mention, it activates Offensive Bulwark, so even if you don't have your abilities, you can just place that thing and you get the increased regen from Offensive Bulwark. Mods, I got a Strand Siphon on for the Scout Rifle, Dynamo because you may be placing your barricades near enemies to blind them, because if they step in barricades they get blinded. This, since you're going to be casting your super for support, you might as well give people armor charge stacks when you do it. Bolstering Detonation, this is all focused on getting your barricade back as fast as possible. If you put 3 Lucent Blades on, it only takes 3 shots with the glaive to full charge it, so that the next shot is the bubble. And then a bit of healing, and actually you don't need this because you're running Devour. So you can put Insulation, Absolution, and stacks on stacks, and then Utility Kickstart. So you see 1, 2, 3, and it's full. It's ready for another one. But it's nothing amazing. It's not like super aggressive or anything. It's just meant to pretty much always supply your allies with a safe place to be. Like if the barricade runs out, you can just place a bubble here. And then you can just chill inside it. Every single punch while you have a Void Overshield does increase damage and gives you a decent amount of class ability energy back. If you didn't want to worry about discipline, you could run the fragment that makes your void grenades weaken targets. Up to you. Like I said, this is pretty much completely indestructible. Nothing can get through it. And that's pretty much all you're going to be doing with it is guarding. So if something gets close, you get free class ability energy from super energy from Dynamo. And then the whole time you have a Void Overshield, you're doing increased melee damage. Obviously, you can spam your barricades if you want to, or you can save them for when you need to revive somebody. It's up to you. The Void Overshield punches do pretty decent damage. Like I said, this isn't super flashy. It's not. It's kind of more slow paced. But that's most support builds, except for that Hunter one I just made. If you get in trouble, just do that. And then anything that comes inside is going to take increased melee damage. Oh, and real quick, I guess I'll give you a demonstration how you can see how much class ability energy you get back per kill. It's not much, but every little bit helps. I think it's 5%. But as a Titan, your resilience stat increases your recharge speed already, so that helps quite a bit. There you go. Hopefully the person that requested it enjoys it.